answer lies in the heart of battle.
King of Iron Fist Tournament.
Mugen TV versus Corner.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Hey guys, it's Mugen here, and I'm back again with another video. And today we're going to talk about Street Fighter V's because we had got quite an interesting announcement surrounding this title. If you guys don't know, Yoshinori Ono said back in around, I believe before August, he was saying that there will be some more information and details of what they're going to do with Street Fighter V as far as characters, I guess you could say gameplay mechanics, and all sorts of things, because like I said before, the community really wants to see this game shine as far as, you know, Street Fighter V is concerned as a Capcom fighter. And Capcom has slowly been tuning the game up quite a bit. It still haven't reached that level of, I guess you could say, expectations just yet, but everyone is still holding on to hope and see what they would do with Street Fighter V. Well, if you don't know, there was a North American regional tournament that happened over the weekend, and Yoshinori Ono and just Capcom themselves had pretty much given us a surprise announcement. And that announcement is pretty much Street Fighter V Champion Edition. Now, there's quite a few interesting things that I want to talk about when it comes to this Champion Edition, is because this has been rumored for about over a month or two so far that we're going to get another physical edition of Street Fighter V. Now, what's included in Street Fighter V Champion Edition? Well, there's quite a few things. Well, it also gives us hints of what the future of Street Fighter V may hold from here on out. So what's included in this? One, you get over 200 costumes. So a lot of you guys who've been working really hard trying to, you know, invest and getting the fight money and everything with the costumes, well, now all those costumes from those special events will now be available to you the moment you purchase just the Champion Edition. So you get 200 costumes, then you get all 34 stages, and you get 40 characters. So you get all the characters from all the seasons up until now. And then not only that, they have pretty much revealed a new character to the roster, which is Gil. Now Gil, he's a returning character from the Street Fighter Third Strike series. He's a boss character actually, and I believe he's Yorian's brother, I think older brother. So they added Gil into it. Now the thing is, I'm not really big into Street Fighter Third Strike, and I didn't really care too much for Gil, you know, as a character overall as far as moveset and design. His moveset, even though he has magical properties and everything, but he's similar to Yorian because they're pretty much brothers or whatever like that. So he's pretty much a copy and paste of Yorian with some additional, you know, properties and some, you know, elemental effects and abilities to him as well. And of course he's going to play differently than how Yorian will play or whatever, but I never really cared much for the character, but he's also going to be included. But it does says 40 characters. I believe Gil makes 39 characters, if I'm mistaken. If I'm mistaken, let me know in the comment section below. So that means we may have one more character that's going to be coming and maybe be announced at the Capcom Cup. So we have to wait and see for that. Yes, you still get all the modes that's included, you know, since Street Fighter V Arcade Edition and everything. Not only that, they had also surprised us with an extra V skill. So yes, there's an additional V skill added to the game. Now I'm not sure if this V skill is swappable, or it's going to be just an additional move added to each character's moveset. We just have to wait and see when we see further details in that matter. But that's something that the community wanted. They wanted an extra V skill and everything, and they did display what some of the V skills are capable of in the video and everything. So I'm quite curious to see what other characters will be able to do with this second V skill, and let's see if it changes the game up a bit. So we will just have to wait and see how they perform. Now the release date for Street Fighter V Champion Edition is in February, So that's, you know, I would say a long time from now. That's pretty much right around the corner. That's pretty much like 3 months away or whatever. So that we'll be able to get our hands on that. But as far as what I'm concerned about is with the Champion Edition is that we're getting everything packaged into one. And to me, this sounds like this is the final roadmap for Street Fighter V, in my opinion, because you're getting all 200 costumes, which you can, you know, if you played the events and, you know, you get this, you know, they built their whole system around fight money, you spending money and everything to get these costumes. Now they just saying hell with it. You get all this stuff wrapped into one bundle and everything. So to me, it sounds like they may be wrapping up Street Fighter V. And I think that's about the right time. Now, I know a lot of you guys may be in the conversation, well, Odo said, you know, they plan on supporting this game for you know, the next couple years or decade or whatever he said, but I don't think so. I think, to me, this is coming to an end, and we need to be start having our heads looking forward to the future of Street Fighter, which is Street Fighter 6, and I believe Street Fighter 6 is coming pretty soon for next gen. And that's what I think that what's going on. They want to just conclude this, wrap this up, and now Capcom is now focusing everything on Street Fighter 6. And I think, as far as I'm concerned, I'm focused and I'm ready for Street Fighter 6. Now, when will it come out? I believe Street Fighter 6 will probably be out, you know, within the next 2 to 3 years. The thing is, when it comes to what Ono said, that how they're planning on continue to support Street Fighter 5 for a very long time, I don't believe anything that Capcom says, and I think you shouldn't believe anything that what Capcom says when it comes to their fighting games, because before Street Fighter 5 was announced, Ono was asked when will we expect Street Fighter 5, and he was saying you don't expect Street Fighter 5 until the next, you know, 5 to 6 years, and then that following year we get an announcement of Street Fighter 5. So I don't believe anything that these guys say. You know, when you look at these interviews and saying that we're not focusing on Street Fighter 6. Yes, they are. They're focusing on Street Fighter 6. Ono in particular may not be focusing on Street Fighter 6, but best believe there's a team right now cooking up Street Fighter 6. I mean, next gen is around the corner. You know, so that's why I believe is going on with Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition. This is just a big package with a bow on top, and to let fans know that, hey, here's everything. And I believe that this is going to be it for the game. I think we'll probably get, you know, probably another character or two and another balance patch or whatever. And I believe that's it for this. I think it ran its course. And I believe that Capcom knowing what they've done with Street Fighter 5 throughout its life, I know that they probably, like, you know, starting to announce, yo, we made a mistake. And the fact is, they don't want to go, you know, if they have to go through and pretty much, you know, try to change so much about Street Fighter 5 to try to appeal to everyone, or to try to make it much more interesting on the competitive level, that's pretty much like making a whole new, entirely different game. So they're going to pretty much leave Street Fighter 5, you know, in the state that it's at, and just, you know, tweak it here and there. But Street Fighter 6 is where these guys are pretty much putting their focus on, and try to pretty much make Street Fighter 6 a much better experience on a competitive level. And hopefully they'll try to pretty much make Street Fighter 6 something for you know, the casuals to play as well, you know, as far as single player content and, you know, and modes and stuff like that, so they can cater to both audiences and everything. But that's pretty much it for this video. Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition is coming out February, and I definitely want to know if this is something that you're going to pick up. Is this something to make you come back to Street Fighter 5? Now that they got an additional, you know, V skill added to it, you get all the characters, you get all the costumes, you get all the stages. Is this something that you're willing to go back and get into? I definitely want to know in the comment section below. And do you think this is it for Street Fighter 5? Do you think this is the final conclusion to it? And do you think Street Fighter 6 is in the works, and that we'll hear something from Street Fighter 6 pretty soon, at least a teaser of all things? So if you like the video, like it, pass it, share it around. And also, if you want to hear more news concerning Street Fighter 5 or just anything Street Fighter related, make sure you hit the bell to be notified. This is Mugen Lord signing off. See you game fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below, and don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.